Today is a day for celebration, but it's also a big day for drinking, and that can spell trouble for those battling addiction and their loved ones.
Here to help from Hazelden Betty Ford is Dr. Alta DeRoo. She is the foundation's Chief Medical Officer. Thank you so much for coming out to talk to us today.
Thank you for having me.
Before we get into the topic today, we want to learn a little bit about you. You have a unique winding road that has led to your position as well.
Right, yeah, so I was in the U.S. Navy for 24 years. I actually started as a naval aviator, flying in E-2C Hawkeyes, and military sent me to medical school, became a doctor, served as an OBGYN, and then became board certified in addiction medicine and was recruited by Hazelden Betty Ford about 5 years ago.
Well, we're lucky.
Moved up here to join you in Minnesota.
We're lucky to have you. Alcohol, a big part of how many people celebrate St. Patrick's Day today. So what is your advice to people and families that are trying to set healthy limits?
Yeah, so with alcohol specifically, always good to have somebody who is help watching you drink and monitoring what you're taking in, setting limits, and setting up that driver ahead of time. So a little bit of forethought. We might be a little bit behind that power curve. I hope there's lots of people with designated drivers out there tonight. So yeah, somebody to help you set limits, and knowing that you may not be focused on drinking as much as you can, but just having a good time. So setting those limits.
What can we do, the friends and family, to help someone stay on track, as opposed to maybe saying, oh, I got my buddy who's always going to be our designated driver.
Yeah.
He can take us to and fro. It's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, check in with them from time to time, and texting is good. And if anybody is in early recovery, we always recommend that they check in with their sponsor or attending an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. A lot of people out there don't have alcohol use disorder, but 10% of the population do have an alcohol use disorder that don't get treated. So knowing the signs of alcohol use disorder, drinking too much, missing school, needing more to get the same effect, financial issues, DUIs, those type of things.
We also want to talk about sports betting while you're here, because we got March Madness. This is one of the biggest gambling events in the country. How can people recognize if their gambling is becoming a problem?
Yeah, so gambling has a very similar diagnosis, a DSM-5 diagnosis, to alcohol addiction, alcohol use disorder. And so folks will start to have to gamble more to get that same euphoric feeling that they have, need to spend more, need to make bigger bets. That's also very similar to using drugs, chasing that euphoria that's associated with their first time. Another thing is the large debts that are involved. And folks with alcohol use disorder actually have a 6 times increase of developing a gambling issue. And those people who do gamble, 73% of them have an alcohol use disorder. So they really do run hand in hand. One thing that we always keep in mind, especially at our facilities, is that there's an increased risk of death by suicide. And those folks who do have a gambling use disorder actually have the highest rates of death by suicide. So it's very, very serious that we treat both of these.
If someone is starting to feel like their relationship with alcohol or gambling is starting to get out of control, what should they do next? Who should they turn to in that moment?
Yeah, friends and family, your loved ones who have your best interest in mind. You can always please get in touch with us at Hazelden Betty Ford. We're open 24/7 to take your calls. All of our residential facilities are staffed with doctors and nurses 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so, I would start with your immediate family, also your doctor who can prescribe some medication, and get in touch with us.
Okay. Well, we appreciate it. Good to know that there are resources out there for both of those things we've touched on today. We appreciate it.
Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome.